it seemed offensively you guys were doing some good things in the first half. What do you think you guys, what was the issue in the second half?
I don't think we ran the ball very well in the second half. They give credit to Buffalo in terms of shutting down some of the things we did, but we didn't get the production out of the running back spot that we need to get for us to be successful. So got into a little bit longer third downs. Trying to convert those is a little bit different than the first half. In the first half, I thought we were in a decent rhythm and did some nice things, but we got to be able to sustain that for the whole game.
Can you evaluate Collins' performance?
I thought he was okay. There's some positives that you can really build on with him that I thought he did. I thought he extended some drives and keeping plays alive with his legs. Obviously, did a good job. So it was a pretty good situation. In terms of him running the football. But overall, offensively, I think as a group, we need to run the ball as a group better. We need to be better in the passing game.
In terms of your run defense, or the run defense and the overall defensive breakdown, why does it happen week after week?
That's a really good question, Cam. I don't know. I know there's a lot of missed tackles today, just from my vantage point in the sideline. But you got to look at the film and see where the fits were, see where where are we, where we spilling the ball where it's supposed to be spilled, and when we're spilling the ball, we have guys there to make plays that can make plays. But in this look from the sideline, there were still some instances where you knew you were playing against a good back. You got to swarm tackle him and get around him, get a lot of guys to the ball. That's what we talked about during the week. And you got to wrap up when you get there. And we didn't do a good job. And I think the plays with Taylor were specific. Looked a lot like our Seattle game against Russell Wilson, where he kept plays alive with his feet. When it looks like we got a chance to get clean for a sack, and now we're getting him off the field, but we don't get him off the field. He gets to extend the play and made some real big plays on scrambles. So, trying to contain Tyrod was difficult for us today.
I was high, and also your choice on the 4th and 1 was still a close game. Your choice on
I thought on 4th and 1 we were going to get it. That's why we called it. And then Carlos, they said he had a shoulder and he was out. I don't know exactly what the long-term prognosis of it.
The 4th and 1 play call.
Yeah. Some bread and butter play that we run, and we just didn't execute.
Was Carlos available for that play?
No, I don't know exactly when he went out, and I don't think he was available at that point in time. I got to check. I'm not sure on that one.
We talked a lot about Cameron pre-surgery, post-surgery. How did he look from a physical standpoint? Did he look like?
I thought physically he looked good. I thought he did some good things out there. Again, for his first time back, I thought he did an okay job. We got to be better overall on offense. It's not just the quarterback; it's everybody on the offensive side of the ball. But I thought he really made some plays with his legs today. We got to do a better job with everybody on the offensive side of the ball.
A couple of passes seemed to be short. I couldn't tell whether that was.
Yeah, I think there were some wind issues there. There was a couple that I think maybe a little bit too hard too. So I don't think there was any issues with his arm strength in the game at all.
He looked better in the first half than in the second half.
I think we all did.
But not a stamina.
No, that wasn't an issue. No, that wasn't an issue at all.
I have to ask, is he your starting quarterback next week?
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll talk about the play that Eric Reed and Edmund Van missed and went in for a touchdown.
Yeah, I didn't. Again, from where I'm standing, was on the far sideline from away from us. I don't know exactly where they were coming from. I know that we didn't miss them. We didn't fit up on them the right way. Until I see the film, I can't comment specifically. But I know we didn't tackle well.
There was so much noise around Colin before this game because there's been so much noise around him not even as a starter. Did you get any sense of nerves or how he was mentally going into
he was the same he's been since he's been here. I think he's focused on the task at hand and did a real good job with that. So there was nothing from that standpoint.
Chip, 5 straight 100-yard rushers over 300 rush yards today. I mean, is it a scheme issue? Is it a personnel issue? Is it everything?
I think it's an every person issue. I think we got to do a better job as coaches of putting our guys in position to make plays.
Couple more. Why is Gerald Hodges not playing inside linebacker?
Just a rotation based on what we do during the week during practice. So it's kind of how the whole thing works out. Whether are we going to play Mike or are we going to play Gerald? But I know Mike's done a really good job for us. When we've given him the opportunity. So we just based on how we practice and how we train, that's why we've made those decisions.
Is it the kind of McCoy performance you're familiar with?
Yeah, LaShawn's a real talented player, and we knew coming in we had a gang tackle him, and we just didn't do a good enough job getting him down. So.
Last one, guys.
If Colin hadn't restructured his contract, would he have been your starter today?
Yeah, he had nothing to do. His contract had nothing to do with that. He played in the first game, and he didn't have a restructured contract. So.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Great.